Afternoon baseball here on the show. Mike Clevenger will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ty Cobb goes down for the first out of the game. Chopper to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Santana retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 3 up, 3. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, the guy in the bump, career wins. He has 149, so you know when he's taking his warm-up pitches before this one. He's thinking about one thing. He wants to get to that milestone number 150. We'll get a chance to watch him up close and in person in this one here today.
Oscar Mercado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Mercado is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Oscar Mercado becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Francisco Lindor stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
The third baseman,
Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine, he was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
that is it. The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Stepping in, Al Kaline. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Line towards center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In is Torrey Hunter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-0. Here it is. Hit hard to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting it, the left fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
Stepping in now, Gary Sheffield. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Going back is the left fielder onto the home run porch and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. At the plate, Ty Cobb. Strike taken to throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
That's a strike to throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Naquin, a native Texan. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Swing and a line drive. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting center, the first baseman, Carlos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Carlos Santana is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger. Top of the third set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Now here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Al Kaline, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a dive, but he's back in there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Naquin is there, 2 gone. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Torrey Hunter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the first pitch to him. Domingo Santana is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Striding in, Roberto Perez. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Sheffield is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pudge enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right. 1 out. Digging in now, Harold Castro. He singled his last time up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. From the belt, the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Ramirez with a barehanded effort. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Up next to the Tigers.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here it comes. Now that's popped up. Porcello is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 32.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Next up for Detroit, Alan Trammell. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. First pitch coming, here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Now batting, third base.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Fouled away. Swing and a liner. Cobb is right there, one down.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Torrey Hunter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher.
Ready once again, Pudge Rodriguez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Gary Sheffield will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it is not in time as Pudge able to turn back the clock and steal a base here. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Santana is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Harold Castro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The shortstop.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board. Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was...
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Hunter Wood gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. At the plate, Domingo Santana will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Santana takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And they are now on the board, though still well behind. So now to the plate, Roberto Perez.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
A 1 pitch on its way.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in once again, Oscar Mercado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Al Kaline, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Naquin is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torrey Hunter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy...
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Pudge Rodriguez. He grounds it sharply to third. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Francisco Lindor. And they'll need him to get something going here. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Franmil Reyes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
What a performance.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting
from the belt, kicks and deals down the 3rd baseline. Reyes stands at second with 2 gone. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch outs now as that ends. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sheffield. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Naquin comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Harold Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box, Ty Cobb.
And with one swing of the bat, he showed.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. A man at third with 1 away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. Popped him up. Santana has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Nick Whitgren comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Al Kaline. And a double steal try here. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So now Carlos Santana. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Domingo Santana becomes out number 2 this inning. Roberto Perez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps down. In order go the Tribe. They trail big. It's 9-1.
Leading off for the Tigers.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, Torrey Hunter. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One strike now to Hunter. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Hard hit ball to short. And that's the second out. So striding in, Gary Sheffield. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Fouled off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Last strike now for Cleveland. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up his K-line, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Franmil Reyes started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And there's a called strike, too, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot.